As we recognize the 75th anniversary of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, we must also understand that we are still at great peril. Last August, the city of Asheville honored Western North Carolina PSR with a proclamation encouraging the citizens of the city to support our work, demanding our government decrease the risk of nuclear weapons. Back from the Brink is a Physicians for Social Responsibility National and Union of Concerned Scientists grassroots movement that outlines key actions, the first being declaring a no first use policy that our government should take to make us all safer. The details of Back from the Brink can be found at wncpsr.org.
Last year, I visited Hiroshima and the Commemorative Museum, and it has helped me begin to imagine the pain and suffering the people experience. When we speak of Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and nuclear weapons, we most often avoid the human reality of what happened. This distances us from the incomprehensible human suffering inflicted by nuclear weapons, such as told by survivors who passed people trapped under rafters in burning buildings, screaming for help, most often not available. Each of these people were someone's loved one, a parent, grandparent, child, other family, and friends. Several survivors described the experience as being like hell. Let us all wake up to this reality and work to abolish nuclear weapons.
When Leslie suggested that we plant a cherry tree to commemorate the victims of the atomic bombs, we all agreed, and Leslie went to work, contacting city officials and Parks and Recreation, and as a result, we now have a beautiful young cherry tree on a generous plot in front of the county courthouse. We're really proud of this. We're putting up a plaque this week, and we hope that similar plaques and cherry trees can go up all over the world as a sign of peace and a call for the abolition of nuclear weapons.
Wasn't quite as easy or simple as we thought it would be to have a memorial tree actually come to fruition, but it has been well worth it for all of us because we all worked on it together and we love this little tree. Luckily, WNCPSR, Western North Carolina Physicians for Social Responsibility, is a very organized group and knew exactly how to get things going. We started a committee and a call log of all communications, emails, and telephone, and we started working on where the tree would be. We put a scarf and a peace crane for the tree as well. We started scoping out addresses for the precise locations, taking pictures, and we had a committee, our committee, work on the following things: the memorial and the plaque wording, how and who would craft the plaque and how the craft would be done, how it would be done, and the wording of the plaque. You'll have to have a planting and ceremony. And if you have any questions, please feel free to go to our memorial, and we would love to talk with you about this. And as you can see from our planting, we had fun.
This is a busy area around City Hall and around the county courthouse. Pedestrians congregate there. There's even a little hot dog stand nearby where people may stand and have a hot dog. And while they have a few minutes to kill, they see a cherry tree. We know what that cherry tree means, but we want everyone to know what that cherry tree stands for. So we had a monument made, and on the monument are the words that you see before you. This cherry tree is planted on this day, December 2nd, 2019, as a living memorial to the victims of the atomic bombs that destroyed the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, August 6th and 9th, 1945. Never again. And we put our name, the Western North Carolina Chapter of Physicians for Social Responsibility. We put it there so that the passersby and pedestrians waiting for a court date or a conversation with a council member can stop and think about this dangerous reality that we face, that we can do something about if we wake up and if we take this threat seriously. We're grateful to the mayor of Asheville and the city for supporting the work of the Western North Carolina Chapter of Physicians for Social Responsibility, calling attention to the victims of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the danger of our policy of not abandoning a policy of first strike with nuclear weapons. This cherry tree says a lot. We feel very attached to it and committed to its care, but especially to the work that it calls us to make our world more safe and secure.
Nuclear weapons are mostly invisible. Memorials help make issues visible, and we need new ones. You could work with your city, or your county, or your state. Never again.
Never again.
Never.
Never again.
Never again.